Pain Animals deck profile.
Team 6 Coffin.
That. Yes. 3 Centipede. 0 drop. Good late game. Non-unique.
I'm screaming bad things about this deck.
It's so good. It's such a good card. Chimera. Mostly for sacrifice fodder when you get the token out or if he's injured. I actually don't use him that often. The boss 0. Panda!
Can I bitch slap it?
Stop from taking damage or being injured. So much fun. Especially with animal.
I don't know why, but I feel like that
summoning
might get hit next list. I have the annoying feeling.
Also good late game. Power of 5. And actually has support. Bounces back if you try to sacrifice him. To the hand, I mean.
Third Kazekage.
I need another one of these, actually. When you send out to attack, you can pick any card from your discard and put it at the bottom of your deck. Kind of useful.
You're gonna have to explain why that's good.
Kind of useful, because
you could just wait until you get to the missions.
I was going to say that. There's a bunch of stuff that adds stuff from the bottom of the deck to your hand. Naruto Childhood. Only really good early game. Pumps up your turn marker, and it's a 4 injured. And becomes chakra.
Yeah,
that's kind of one of the bigger things. Oh, Animal Path. One of the keys to the Swarm.
You want the playmat next week?
Yes, I do. Discard a card from the hand. Summon a Rinnegan animal from the chakra or the discard. And if you hadn't noticed, you just saw like 3 or 4 of them.
It's Animal Rinnegan Rush.
Oh, that's what I'm going to call it. Rhino.
I'd prefer to use more swear words, but
even a bigger boss because the strongest ninja on the field. He basically becomes the strongest ninja on the field.
I play Nagato. Chibi Pack. You cry.
Yeah, pretty much. And you can't be negated. No, your effects can be negated.
No Rinnegan.
Or no Rinnegan effects can be negated, but still, that's really good. Toby searches out Void World. And he ambushes. And he's a fighter with an ambush, and you'll see why that's needed later.
Not needed. Played. Likes.
Predapath. Negates.
Good.
Negates effects.
And Jutsu.
I mean, negates Jutsu. That's most of what I meant. It's pretty freaking great. If you can actually get it off, which I rarely do. In case you haven't noticed, a lot of this is actually animal, so that really with a Swarm.
Sad face for the errata.
These two, because it's just each other, and this is a fire.
Ma and Pa.
You sacrifice him, you draw 2. I don't use them all that much, but they're still pretty. But she's at least useful to me. He's kind of good. They got good support as well.
You want to give a shout out to the guy who suggested them?
No.
Oh, you're so mean. I even know his screen name.
Human Path.
Just obscurely annoying in my opinion.
Yeah. Your opponent plays with an open hand. And
no surprises. Except if your opponent plays the card surprise.
And if your opponent has... I'm sorry. Your opponent has an open hand. If they play a card and they have another copy of it in their hand, it's negated. It's valid. It's got 4 support.
Valid.
It's valid.
I prefer combo unlimited format regular.
Even scarier. If he's on a squad with 2 Rinnegans and you send him out, choose a ninja, injure it, put a neg1 coin on it. With Swarm and with Rhino, this is freaking unstoppable because it's also an 8 injured. The only issue I have that he's not ambushable. It's the only issue I have.
Blame Tyler. He said he was cutting back on the ambush.
Thanks of Pain. They up the turn marker early game, or if you get to like turn 2, it's also a draw power to it. Add from the bottom, which also helps with Choji. It's kind of useful. It's actually pretty useful. It's part of my draw power. Finishing Blow. Deal 1 damage with pretty much any of your ninjutsu users except Animal Path.
I use the shiny one to lower my debt with him.
It's bendy and such.
That's natural effect of cold and holographic or shiny paper.
Yeah. It's either injure or remove it from the game if it's already injured. 3 summoning jutsus. Search power in 2 ways, and it's not used as much as you think it would be.
And it's It's just massive pluses.
Yeah. You get Rhino to throw on your team at any point you want, really. Or, because it's a turn 1. And plus something else to your hand. Absorption Barrier. I stop your jutsus and power myself up. That's essentially it. The only thing is this has an issue with this flamethrower. But yeah, well that's what. Oh, I can't negate the flamethrower credit path either, can I?
No. That's why I have cards that can.
Very obvious choice.
Draw.
Yeah, it's why. Yeah, add from bottom of the deck. It also Choji helps with this too. So much draw power with this card. Easy to get with Toby. Time of Pain. Pretty much more draw power.
And turn marker, so
a turn marker up. And it works with and you can use Toby with it too, instead of having to have 2 Rinnegan, which I've actually had that problem before. I don't know how. And of course, Mako Tactics. That's why you want Ambush Fire.
Splashable, search.
Yeah.
Fun.
Particularly because if you only have 1 chakra, which I generally do have, you can still search for crap loads of stuff. Like Chameleon or Centipede. Very fun. No!
You always do side.
Yeah, well, this is an actual side.
Oh, it's your side for until
it's
you
a side
get
until
more
I know how to make a side.
Getting my ass handed to me by a noob.
This might be
ish.
This is how
I didn't record your face doing that. I think I should have.
Troll face. I might add this in at some point. 1 damage to whatever the hell it fights. It's Dosu, for goodness sake.
It's vintage and it's fun.
And it's block.
I love reprints.
This might go into just because you discard it. You
Animal
the field. Animal Path. But I generally don't find a good use for it.
Still, do you want to give a shout out to the same guy who told you about Fukasa or Manpa?
It's useless. I don't use it. And then I have like
you had a good point.
Female heavy decks.
Our other team member, TY Fox 7, who rarely plays.
Or anything, or pretty much anything female heavy. You can even consider female heavy.
Hey, I can't be locked by stuff that's only male or only female. That's a good thing.
Yay. No putting things into squads. Late game, this can be so broken when you have Rhino going.
Who do you set that in against? And what?
I did that against you.
Yeah.
But you don't make squads that much because you don't have that much support either.
I've got decent support. But
I'd probably do this against Tyler or James just because they actually have support, unlike either of us.
I've got some. Sasuke State 2 is 4 support.
I have 4 support too. But it's only 1 ninja. And this guy is basically basically rearrange your opponent's teams. Fun stuff. Going with him.
EOJ choose new positions for every ninja in 1. Wow, that's stupid.
I'm also gonna mention he's my only turn 2.
Fun.
And that's it.
That's
Any theoretical icons.
Yeah. Sorry, order them. Alright, sorry for not uploading anything for so long. I've been really lazy and been procrastinating. Thank you, comment, rate, etc.